Okay, keyword for today.
That's the hook. The hook.
Thank you.
Yeah. Looks like
Great.
your Captain Hook imitation.
Captain Hook, right? And you're Peter Pan?
Which makes me Peter Pan. Eternally young. Oh, yes.
All right.
I better dye that white hair out.
All right, so we are going to talk about an idiom.
Yes.
Left on the hook.
On the hook, yeah.
Yeah, left.
You're either on the hook, or you're either on the hook
is
or
right.
off the hook.
This is
yeah.
left hand. Left on the hook.
Yeah, so you're either on the hook or you're off the hook.
Okay.
And today...
left on the hook means... Like
you're hanging. You're hanging up like a piece of meat, and the butcher's getting ready to...
Who got left on the hook?
Well, years ago, the Hong Kong government was on the hook. And today, the Finance Committee is going to be talking about that situation. So
what happened?
Well, the Finance Committee today is going to write off $824,000 worth of bad debt. And the way that the government got left on the hook for that money was very interesting. In 2003, the police were holding on to about $1.5 million worth of somebody else's cash, jewelry, and 2 octopus cards.
Well, that's 11 years ago. Huh?
Yeah. And what happened was a police officer disappeared.
Oh,
with all that, it was evidence for a
that?
court case. Oh yeah,
really?
And he got caught. Pled guilty. Did 2 years, 8 months in prison, and at that time the policeman was on the hook for the money. But of course he didn't have any. Like he'd gone out and blown a bunch of it already. So he
used it all?
He used it all. Well, no.
Oh my God.
So I guess they recovered
this is
some of it.
A typical TV series.
Oh, I mean, this was like
It's kind of like Hawaii 5-0.
Yeah, this was like but Hong Kong, like so many Hong Kong shows. So finally, in Finance Committee today, they're basically going to say there's $824,000 worth. We are never going to get out of this guy.
Oh my God.
Because he's been on the hook for it. But the government's basically going to ask the Finance Committee to just write it off and just basically throw their hands up.
But that guy is off the hook, in that sense?
Well, he went to jail.
Okay.
And he did his time. And the government's basically saying, we are never going to get the money out of this guy. He is never, he's ruined for life. They're never, how's this guy ever going to get a job to make this money back, right?
All right.
So he is going to be off the hook, and the government's going to basically say, because at the time, the government had to pay back the person whose property it was. Oh. So the government had to pay out.
So Finance Committee
is going to be asked to basically write off this bad debt. You got a bad debt that big, you got to take it to a committee and get approval to write it off. But otherwise, they're trying to get blood from a stone.
You know what? There's Peter Pan.
Yeah.
There's Captain Hook.
Yeah.
And there's one more character.
Who's that one?
The crocodile.
Oh yeah. Yeah. That arm the crocodile bit off of Captain Hook's never coming back. Yeah.
Hook!
If our viewers don't know the Peter Pan story, they better go check it out.
Okay. Hook will be the keyword for today.
Okay, sounds good.
Andrew.
Cheers.
Left on the hook, off the hook, 2 idioms for you to think about over this weekend. See you next week.
Cheers.
All right.
See you, Vincent. Hey.
Bye.